come to the masterclass because I knew I was going to get one-on-one training in a small group. I was able to bring a model. Before I came, I could reflect on what particular treatments I wanted to talk about, any questions that I wanted to kind of go through. And I was able to do that really, really well with the practitioners there. And they really, really looked after me when I was actually injecting my patient, gave me different ideas on how I could inject them, talk through safety zones, went through anatomy again, all the kind of basics as well. And then we kind of worked up doing cannulas and needles with fillers. And so I found that really, really useful. I've got lots of things I'm going to take back into practice to adapt.
These guys are so knowledgeable with anatomy and technique, and so willing to share about it. Heidi is like world-renowned, so it was great to learn from someone who is with such great experience.
The nice thing about this is that it is so personal. With a very small number of people, you can actually focus on the patient and on the participants and not worry that they're crowding too close. What we really have to focus on is getting people to understand how to get a natural look. This is not paint by numbers. It is a matter of assessing people, that's the art, and then the science is understanding the fillers that we're using and being able to apply them to your patient's needs.
I'm just kind of starting out in the aesthetics business. It's really nice, it's a good opportunity to come and learn from people who are very experienced. So the highlights over the past 2 days have been just getting to interact and meet all the kind of industry experts, kind of learning tips from them. The live demonstrations on Botox and filler have been really, really good. And I feel like I've definitely learned some new knowledge, some practical tips that I can take into my own practice. So it's been really, really useful.
I thought the conference would be good to come along and just get lots of different little areas of experience, and just the fact there were lots of different speakers coming, so you could tap into their experience and try and learn little snapshots of what they do and tips. Me and a friend are hoping to maybe start our own business if all goes well. It's just really good to tap into the knowledge from these 2 days and things we might use in the future. Even just speaking to the reps and getting to build a bit of a relationship with them from an early stage is quite good as well.
I come here on a regular basis because I love to support Simon and Emma. They have a fantastic attitude towards education, and I think the most important thing in any professional field is the education and the association, and I think we get superb quality of both in this venue.
I'm a big fan of educational events, and I think it's really great that Simon and Emma put on something from a regional point of view. The quality of the agenda has been fantastic, and it's really nice because it's a little bit more of an intimate venue and environment as well for people to network and share experiences. And often that's nicer than some of the bigger events in London that have 1 or 2 or 3,000 people at them and are less intimate. So yeah, I really enjoyed the weekend.
ASAP was set up for medical practitioners to come together to learn about modern techniques in aesthetic medicine, for continued professional development, for our continued learning, to discuss patient safety, techniques, and to meet exhibitors, to see new machines that are coming to the market, new technologies that are coming to the market, and just really to get support from each other as peers.
We work in a solo industry. You know, most of our practitioners here are sole traders, they're individual practitioners, and we're all making little developments and little steps. Now, what we need to do is get together so we can share that pool of knowledge, also figure out what we're doing that works, and cherry pick the good stuff and take away the bad stuff. And then we can drive practice forward, develop further, and maintain an enthusiasm and a joy for the work that we do, and let that shine through with the work that we do and improve the quality of lives of our patients. As long as you're just doing it right and not making these mistakes, the injectable masterclass. I'll just do that again. I'm just spaced out. We can hear you whispering.
And we'll give okay, and with the cutting, I can't think of anything else. You know how bad I am at this.
And they've got good coffee. Yeah, I have to say the coffee's been good.